She and her daughter were riding the bus when a strange old woman started weaving her hair into knitting. The moment she realized what was happening, the old woman cast a bizarre spell on her. The next second, she was transformed into a tiny knitted doll. The old woman snatched her up without a second thought and hurled her clean out the window. The tiny woman was instantly swallowed by a raging flood, but she kept her wits about her. She yanked out a strand of her own hair and flung it out, hooking it onto the rear bumper of the bus, and held on as she was dragged along the treacherous road. Before long, the bus came to a stop. She watched as the old woman stepped off with her daughter. Then the bus suddenly lurched back into motion. The yarn tied to her leg kept stretching further and further. She cut it just in time, and watched as the old woman led her daughter into a rundown old house. She rushed to get inside and save her, only to find that half of one leg was already gone. Desperate and out of options, she spotted a broken branch nearby, and strapped it firmly to the stump, but her body was too small. There was no way she could climb up to the windowsill. She scrounged up a spoon, found a rock, used them together like a lever, and finally flipped herself up into the room. Inside, an old woman's mask was lying on the floor, nearly scared her half to death. There were also miniature crochet tools scattered around. The knitted mother knew exactly what to do. She picked up a crochet hook, took a deep breath, and drove it into herself. It worked. She was restored to her full size. Burning with rage, she went after her daughter. She stormed into the room, with one thing on her mind: revenge. Then a photo on the wall stopped her cold. It was a series of pictures, from her wedding all the way through to giving birth. And sitting on the table was a wedding ring. That's when everything clicked. The so-called old witch had been her ex-husband's doing all along. Just then, her daughter spotted her. The man was caught completely off guard by her sudden appearance. She looked at the fear in his eyes, then at the way he was holding their daughter, and slowly snapped the two crochet hooks in half. The curse was broken for good. She chose forgiveness in the end, and stepped forward into a brand new chapter of her life.